communication, online learning, entertainment, and work. Just some examples of how internet changed the world. But back in time,
In this generation, in this technology, so many things have changed. Can be both bad and good effect to us. But what is the internet really is? Hey guys, welcome to our first video podcast. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is China Sindico, but you can call me Chinchin for short. And here's my partner.
I'm Nicholas James Magkumot, but you can call me Nick. And our guest for today's video is...
I'm your guest today. My name is Noel Ivan Picasso, but you can call me Manoy.
Today's video podcast, we're going to talk about internet.
I've been wondering, what is the internet all about?
Internet is an interconnected mesh of computers and data lines that connects millions of people around the world. It is also the foundation of the digital revolution and allow people around the world to share words, images, and any digital files. The internet is a vast network that connects computers all over the world. With the internet, it's possible to access almost any information, communicate with anyone else in the world, and do much more. You can do all of this by connecting a computer or device to the internet, which is also called going online. It allows these devices to communicate with each other using a standardized set of protocols such as TCP and IP. The TCP or Transmission Control Protocol standard to enable the fast exchange of information and files along with other types of services, while an IP address is a unique address that identifies a device on the internet or a local network. IP stands for Internet Protocol, which is the set of the rules governing the format of data sent via the internet or local network.
But how can I access the internet?
In order to connect to the internet, you must have an access to an internet service provider or ISP, which acts as the middleman between you and the internet.
Most ISPs offer broadband internet access via cable, DSL, or fiber connection. When you connect to the internet using a public Wi-Fi signals, Wi-Fi router is still connected to an ISP that provides internet access. Yes, partner?
Even circular data towers must connect to an internet service provider to provide connected devices with access to the internet.
That's right.
There are things needed to access the internet. First is device. You need a device that can connect to the internet, such as computer, smartphone, tablet, or other internet-enabled device. Internet connection. You need an active internet connection, which can be either wired or wireless, such as Wi-Fi and cellular data. The internet service provider access to the internet is through an internet service provider. Modem, depending on the kind of service you have. You will need a unit of hardware called a modem. A modem, which stands for modulator demodulator, is a device connecting your home to your internet service provider for a physical connection. Web browser or apps. To access websites and online services, you need a web browser like Chrome.
So, who created the internet?
Good question, Manoy. The history of internet can be traced back in 1960s with the development of Advanced Research Project Agency Network, or we called ARPANET, a network created by US Department of Defense for research purposes. This early network laid the groundwork for what we eventually become the internet we know today.
Internet arose from research and development in the United States and involved international collaboration, particularly with researchers in the United Kingdom and France. Year discovered. The ARPANET project began in the late 1960s with the first successful message sent over the network in 1969. However, the modern internet with protocols like TCP/IP or Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol started taking shape in the 1970s and 1980s. I forgot to ask you, what is the difference of the web and the internet?
It's easy to get the internet and the web confused, but they are not the same thing.
Because the internet, as being online, it connects millions of computers resources throughout the world.
The web is a multimedia interface to the resources available on the internet.
Every day, over a billion users from nearly every country in the world use the internet and the web. The first step to using the internet and the web is to get connected or to gain access to the internet. As said earlier, internet and web are not the same thing. World Wide Web or web is a subset of the internet. It refers specifically to the collections of websites and web pages that are accessed through the internet using web browsers. The web utilizes technologies such as HTTP or Hypertext Transfer Protocol and HTML or Hypertext Markup Language to allow users to navigate and interact with content online. Websites are hosted on web servers and can contain text, images, videos, and other multimedia elements.
In summary, the internet is the underlying infrastructure that connects devices and enables communication, while the web is a platform built on top of the internet for accessing and sharing information through websites and web pages.
Guys, do you still remember when we are still using letters and mail?
Yes, I remember my accent.
Yes, Manoy, internet has a great impact in our communication in this generation. Communication has become easier because of social media platforms like Messenger, Snapchat, Gmail, Telegram, and more.
The internet has become an integral part of modern society, impacting various aspects of our lives. Here's the following application and uses of internet.
Other than that, internet has positive effects. On the other hand, it has a negative effect, like
The internet provides us with numerous opportunities, enhances our way of life, and offers several benefits. However, keep in mind that internet has both negative and positive effects on us. Mr. Caso, partner, everyone, thank you for tuning in our video podcast. It's been an absolute pleasure having you join us for this episode.
from insightful interviews to thought-provoking discussions, we've covered a lot of ground about internet today.
But all good things must come to an end, and it's time for us to wrap up.
Before we go, I want to take a moment to express our gratitude. Thank you to our incredible guest, Mr. Caso.
And of course, none of this would be possible with our dedicated audience, whether you're just a long-time listener or just tuning in the first time. Your support means the world to us.
As we bring this episode to a close, remember to subscribe, like, and share our podcast with your friends and family.
Your support helps us continue to bring you quality content. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep chasing your dreams. I'm your host, Nicholas Magkumot,
And I am Chin Chin, signing off from our first video podcast. Goodbye for now!